Come for the swim competition, stay for the belly flops. How about that?
Shears looking to get open, finds Abby Wilson. 9 on the shot clock. Wilson has to go drive inside. She will. She'll put up a floater. Banks it in. Abby Wilson clutch. And it's a 4-point game. Carson-Newman leads 65-61. Bird going to try the mid-range jumper again. The bank is open on Saturdays in Salisbury, North Carolina for Addison Bird. 7-point game.
In lane 4, representing Carson-Newman, Rafael Lima. And won the 100-yard breaststroke. 46.92 seconds is the time to beat. Slava Onov is right behind Rafael Lima, but Lima pulling ahead. Rafael Lima, 20.92 seconds. Onov on at 21.79. Lima attacking the water. Lima going to turn around. Lima going. Lima has a chance here. He's got a chance here to beat the school record. He did it! Rafael Lima has broken the school record in the men's 100-yard freestyle, 43.88 seconds.
We'll see if that increases. Futrell with a chance here. Futrell has another chance. We'll control it. Easiest goal of the year, Emily Futrell. Ball chance for Buchwitz. Buchwitz going to shoot that one, and it just goes wide. Next to her. Could also dive in. She'll kick it straight into the box. Misses everybody. It's controlled by Haig. And oh my goodness, what a save by Ebner. Okay, that one's long. Chance no man's land at the field. She gives it up. Fields rebounds it back to Futrell. Futrell with a move. Futrell with a shot. Oh, what a save. Fingertip save by Mortensen. Eventually won by the Pioneers. Battle at midfield, taken away by Cooper. Ball goes around, about under 6 minutes left. Buchwitz is open. Buchwitz has gotten open, and that one's cleared away by Ellenberg. And then the Pioneers answer. Brianna Garcia with 2 goals, one off a nice assist from Toms. The other by herself. There's a dangerous ball. Futrell with a shot, and she gets it in! Emily Futrell calls game. Eagles knock off the Pioneers 3-2 in overtime. Right place, right time. Emily Futrell ends it.
Rich Martin here for the Eagles Sports Network as we have a chat here with Joseph Areva as he prepares for the NCAA Division II National Championships. And Joseph, man, heck of a first year here at Carson-Newman. You immediately break the school record that stood for 44 years. And 8 minutes later, you break it again with the #1 longest jump in Division II that has still stood since February. How's it feel, to accomplish so much in such a little time here at Carson-Newman?
Yeah, it feels good. It feels great, like in just a short period of time. It's really something I've really wanted, like since when I was in Nigeria. Like seeing myself, being the record holder. Like the very first time I stepped my foot, I asked about this record because I really wanted to be a legend, and not only a legend but also an icon here at Carson-Newman University.
You come here, it's a different year than usual with COVID-19. You have to come to a new country and get ready. What has that process been like, getting used to life in Jefferson City?
Oh man, it has really been a tough one. Yeah, I must say, because it's really cold out here. Like comparing it with where I come from, Nigeria, like it's really something different. Like the coldest time you get in Nigeria is not up to like the least you get here. Like sometimes people say it's warm, and I'm like, whoa, like you see me all like in hoodie all the time. And so that I think that has really been one of the toughest experiences, like for me. And also, I'm still trying to like cope with your meals. You know, they say it's delicious, but I'm trying. So
We've come here and every event, you've won every event. The closest event you had was, you've won every event by a foot.
yeah.
You've just been out there destroying the competition. This has not just been against Division II. There have been Division I athletes competing against you. Does it kind of motivate you, to continue this hot streak and to continue on going into the championships and not just out-jump the person behind you, but out-jump them even farther?
Yeah, fun fact is I'm not really like, uh, it's not like I really think more about the distance, so I would say most of the competitions are like just like good training sessions because we haven't really had a lot of time to really practice and get to where we want because of like the weather factor. So I just go there and try as much as possible to implement what Coach Tyler, tells me to do, and just hoping that the distance definitely will show naturally, and implementing those things that he usually tells me to do.
Let's talk about Coach Stepp and, of course, Coach Potts Howard. You've kind of built a good relationship with those two. What have those two been able to teach you here in your short time here at Carson-Newman?
Yeah, they've taught me a lot. Coach Potts is my half man. Like I don't know, like when I'm jumping, like seeing him like beside the stand at the spectator stand, it's like it gives me this drive. I know, yeah, I have a big family. I have a great family that they are here. For me, sometimes, oh yeah, I need the hands right now, and the crowd keep going. They set up the reading for me, and off the track and in training sessions, they give me that good drive. They give me that encouragement. They always tell me, hey, we are here for you. Like, whatever you need to stay comfortable, just name it, and we'll provide it for you. So I would say they have really be like a good drive for me, and I really do appreciate that a lot.
So for you, Joseph, what would a national championship mean to you personally?
Well, it would be a dream come true because I remember vividly I was in Nigeria, like even this moment that we are right now, like it's something I've really pictured in my mind, and it's amazing, like it's come to reality. So it will really be a big one for me, really. So really, it will be a big one for me, yeah.
Joseph, congrats on the great regular season and good luck this week at the National Championship.
Yeah, thank you so much.
It's Joseph Areva as he prepares to compete for the Division II National Championship in Birmingham this weekend with Carson-Newman.
Yep.
And you are looking live at one of the gyms of the Smoky Mountain Smoky Stadium in Kodak, Tennessee, as we get ready to play our second game of the day in the 2021 Pilot Flying J South Atlantic Conference Baseball Championship between the 7th-seeded Coker Cobras and the 6th-seeded Lenore Rhine Bears. We'll go ahead and look at the starting lineups first for Coker. The Cobras come in with a 15-20 record, and leading off will be Cam Murray in center field. Shortstop will be Phil Gripper, then Riley Hall in left. Drew Klassner, the all-honorable mention team member for the DH spot. He's in second today. Right fielder's Corey Listing with Cody Hanna behind him at first base. Jackson Williams DH. The man with the rocket for an arm, Brian Castillo at catcher, and Jake Lightbrand at third base. Look at the starting pitcher for the Norrine Bears, entering at 23-17, 19-13 in the seconds. Alex Shirazi, which may surprise a couple of our Bear fans here, as he threw 10 innings and 164 pitches against Newberry just a week ago. He comes in with a 4-3 record, 2.65 ERA, looking to stave off elimination here against the Coker Cobras in Game 2 of the South Atlantic Conference Tournament. Shirazi's first pitch is away for a ball to Murray. Murray batting .264 on the season with 10 RBIs and 22 strikeouts. Shirazi will deal, and it's right in there for a strike. So we get started a little bit after 7:48 p.m. It's 57 degrees here in Kodak, Tennessee. A cool and could be blustery night here in the Smokies. The 1-1 pitch. Now it's fouled off right in front of us, 1-2. Shirazi enters at second in the conference in strikeouts. That was good for honorable mention team memberships. Has 59, looking for number 60 here. 1-2 pitch. Just gets it, does Cam Murray, and we'll continue the battle here. So Shirazi coming off that 10-inning performance. Gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 were earned, 3 walks, and 9 Ks against Newberry. Unfortunately, the Wolves, would pull away in the 11th inning with 3 runs to win that matchup. 1-2 Mitch is in the dirt, and it'll be tied up 2-2. Glad you could join us here today with virtue of Carson-Newman winning our first game earlier in the day over Mars Hill. The winner of this game will play Catawba tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. So a quick turnaround for both of these teams. 2-2 pitch. That one sky high to second base. And the right. Will Jones will call off Wade Kuda for out number 1 in the first inning. So good start for Shirazi. You got to wonder if the leash will be short on him tonight or if they're willing to let him go the distance. First pitch to Griffer is down in front of that one. You know, Ryan, you got to be sweating a little bit with Shirazi having these long at-bats already. Kind of hoping he can get in and get out real quick after what he went through last week against Newberry. Allen's in the dirt, 1-2. Top 2 strikeout leaders in the conference both play for the Bears. Shirazi's number 2 with 59, looking to get number 60 here, get out number 2. Check swing, they'll look, and on first base umpire Trevor Henson says he held up. Our umpire crew today, Frank Barlow behind the dish, Trevor Henson first, Andy Glint second, Jason Klingler at third. We got a replay, look at this, and just held up. Did Griffer, so stay off to fight another day. Right down the middle, Griffer knew it. There's strikeout number 60 on the year for Shirazi. One, he just blew it right by him. Look again. Blew it right by, and Gripper instantly knew. Yep, that's strike 3. It's 2 away here for Riley Hall. Look at a strike. Hall batting just 196 on the season, but does have 16 RBIs and 3 home runs. Home base percentage of .347 is 9 for 9 stolen bases. Just that one for a ball. Hall's been one of those guys, if he can get on base, he's dangerous. The problem is he has to get on base. So any way you can get on for Riley Hall would be great. Get the Cobra some life here early. That one's ripped to right field, and it will go right into the arms of the waiting Will Jones. So Cobras go down 1-2-3 in top of the first inning. The Bears will have their chance to bat coming up in the next half inning. We'll give you their starting lineup and look at the Coker pitching staff when we return here on the SAC Digital Network. As we go to Murphy Flood, and Murphy, we'll talk to you about this 9th inning. You know, you come up, you need to have a clutch situation there. You pull a ball right over the third baseman's head. What were you seeing on that pitch?
You know, I was just sitting back on a fastball, and he ended up throwing me a slider, and I just stayed on it and just drove it. And I mean, we just did a good job of just passing the stick on, and just really kept ourselves alive right there and gave me a chance. And it was a fun one. It was a fun one.
This was a game, you know, your offense kind of struggled early, but you scored 6 runs in the final 3 innings to come back and win this one. You know, were y'all just struggling with the starter and just able to kind of calm down, or what was it your team going through during this one?
Yeah, I think we just got to head ourselves a little bit, and then we calmed down, gathered our thoughts, and really just talked, and we know we can swing it, and we just showed it right there, and just like I said before, just keep the sticks moving. That's what we did.
You're going to move on tomorrow. You have another elimination game tomorrow against either Carson-Newman or Wingate. You know, what's your team's mindset going to have to be tonight to celebrate this win, but get ready for tomorrow?
Yeah, we're going to celebrate just for a little bit, and then we got to lock back in. Big one. You know, just one game at a time, one pitch at a time, and just fight. Just keep going.
Murphy, thanks for your time. Congrats on the win.
Thank you so much. Y'all have a good one.
You too. That was Murphy Flood as the Pioneers come in clutch. As Flood goes 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Mitch McCain goes 4 innings with 5 strikeouts, allowing just 2 hits to win 7-2-3. Coker is eliminated from the tournament. Tusculum will face the winner of Wingate and Carson-Newman tonight. Next game up is Catawba and Newberry. Newberry trying to stay alive in this tournament. Stick it here on the SAC Digital Network. We'll be right back soon.
Richard Martin here with Catlin, the beach volleyball team, as they prepare for their final tournament of the season for the SAC Beach Challenge. Coach Lind, you're coming off AVCA, disappointing showing going 0-5, but a lot of positives to take from, like such as Sierra Still and Abby Struing going 4-1 at the tournament against some very good competition. What were your overall takeaways from AVCA?
Definitely learned a lot. It was a tough weekend. Learned a lot about our mentality, what it takes to compete at that level, and I definitely think we have the abilities, so I'm excited to see how we implement that this weekend.
This week, big week for you. You're named to the AVCA 30 under 30 list. What does it mean for you to get recognized on such a prestigious list?
Oh gosh. I was really surprised, to be honest. And I would not have been able to do it without the people around me. You, Lucy, Kelsey, Ashley, Pope, all these people that have invested in me and believed in me, and even given me this opportunity and stage. But it also kind of goes just to show the people that are in my life before this too. I've been blessed by a lot of people, and so just to be recognized also just shows the different influences in my life.
It's also apparently Lindsey Guerin's birthday, if you're wondering what's going on behind us. We'll get focused upon this weekend as you'll head up to Catawba for 3 matches against all the teams in the South Atlantic Conference. Even though there's no official South Atlantic Conference beach volleyball, it's kind of cool to see this kind of come together. You will play Catawba and Tusculum, who you faced at AVCA. You played Tusculum also earlier in the year. Does seeing these teams for another chance kind of get you motivated, fired up to maybe go out there and get that win back?
Oh, absolutely. We're fired up. We know what it takes. We know how to beat them, and I'm really looking forward to it, and I think the girls are too, and I think it's going to happen for us.
And you'll take on Lincoln Memorial's team that the squad has seen plenty of times. This will be the 15th all-time meeting. As a team, they didn't go to AVCA. They didn't start their season until late into April, playing at a tournament up at Liberty, coming off a sweep over Huntington. What can you tell us about Lincoln Memorial and what challenges they'll face?
A lot of those are crossover players, so a lot of ball control. Allison does a great job with them, so we're definitely going to have some long rallies, but I'm looking forward to seeing our brains and how we compete, but competing with not just our skill, but with our abilities off the court too, so just being students of the game is really going to benefit us in that match.
Coach, thank you for your time and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Eagles head up North Carolina for the SAC Beach Challenge.
Here on the Eagle Sports Network, live from the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. Eagles already down 3-0 after a big first inning for Newberry. And they'll send Matthew Campbell out, the senior left-hander from Columbia, South Carolina, and Dreer High School. This year, Campbell has gone 3 2/3 innings, has a record of 1-0, giving up just 1 run, no hits, no earned runs, 2 walks to 5 strikeouts. So Campbell was the reason the Wolves knocked off the number 4 team in the country, the North Greenville Crusaders, last week for their first win of the season. And Tyler Thompson will lead off for the Eagles. The last game, Thompson went just 1 for 2 with a walk. As the Eagles only recorded 3 hits earlier today against Newberry. This is a team coming in that was feeling it offensively. That one's fouled. There was a 4-game winning streak before the last game. The Eagles were reaching base at a clip of 457 with 10 different players producing at least 2 base hits and had scored 43 runs in the last 4 games. They scored 1 run on 3 hits as that one, big swing by Thompson. He's down 0-2. It's a Newberry team that has been very successful the past few seasons. They're projected to finish second in the SAC this year. They went 18-6 last season before COVID-19 pandemic ended the season. That one's fouled off into the bleachers. Since 2019, Newberry is 60-24 overall coming into this game. So that one's out there for ball 1. So the Newberry Wolves in a pattern of consistency, if nothing else, under Coach Russell Triplett. Campbell looks the deal with a 1-2 pitch. Thompson reaches out, so we got a battle here with the first batter of the day, Matthew Campbell. One-two pitch from Campbell. Thompson, and they're going to call that one a strike. Thompson not happy with that one, but it looks like he may have just painted the corner. That's a strike call. Matthew Campbell starts off dealing. First strike of the day on his first batter seen. The replay just in there for a call strike as Henry Jackson comes up to bat. That one's also in there for a strike. Jackson last game 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, so it had a heck of a play in right field to get the lead runner and stop the damage from Newberry in an inning where the Wolves had scored a run. That one misses 1-1. Defensively for Newberry, in the outfield from left to right, Harris, Terrence, and Butler. Infield from left to right is Bauer, Allman, Santiago, and Orr. And Clements is behind the plate. 1-1 count. That one's popped up and fouled just over our heads. Crowd considerably smaller for this second game, but of course spread out and socially distanced. This is the first Saturday series for the Eagles. This is the first time we've really seen a crowd at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. 1-2 way outside for Campbell there. And he'll shake that one off and try to get here on this 2-2 pitch. Two-two pitch to Jackson. Campbell already has 1 strikeout today. That one's ripped to the outfield. This is going to be a hard play, and it will get down. Jackson rounding first, and he will hold up there. So Henry Jackson gets his first hit of the day, and the first hit of the day for the Eagles here in the bottom of the first inning. And Zach Bose will step in to the plate. And Bose, last game, went 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. That ball will miss outside for ball 1. Jackson is 0 for 1 in stealing today, or stealing this season. But has 5 runs scored, so there is some speed on the base paths for the Eagles. Campbell knows about that, and we'll check with Orr. 1-0 pitch coming from Campbell. A lot slower than Scoria Jr. So Sorcia Jr. did in the first game. More deliberately. Already up to his 14th pitch. And the Wolves will check Jackson back to first. The 1-1 pitch. Then swing, a liner to right field. That one's going to get down. Jackson around second. He will keep going as that one gets all the way to the wall. He's rounding third. He gets down. A throw is not in time. Henry Jackson on his horse beats out the throw with an amazing slide, and that's an RBI triple for Bose. Jackson was gone from the get-go. He did not slow down at all, and a great throw from Butler, but not in time as Jackson gets underneath the tag of Clements to get the first run of the afternoon for Carson-Newman and make it a 3-1 game. And with Parkinson up the bat, he takes that one for a strike. This one could get out of hand real quickly for the Wolves. They are not careful here. Parkinson batting .625 this year with 3 home runs. That one misses 1-1. Bo's looking to score his 5th run of the year. Parkinson get this one to the outfield. Slices that one, and it's knocked back in front of us, 1-2. Big difference so far for both teams, batting-wise. At least in the early goings, Newberry was hitting 4 for 5. Carson-Newman 2 for 3 from the plate. It took a while for both teams to get going. But once Newberry got going, they're good. Reaches out, hits that one, and that's going to be an out. But Parkinson does his job and brings in another run, and the lead is cut to 3-2. Reached out and tapped that one. Just enough to where Santiago couldn't make the throw home. And it scores Bose. Now bring up Harrison Travis to the dish. 0 for 3 in the last game, but had an RBI. It's in there for a strike. Looking to see if he can keep this going. Carson-Newman already has 2 hits today. Remember, they had 3 in the last game total. That one's outside for a ball. 1-1.
And these are the first 2 hits Campbell's given up this year. One pitch. That one's chopped to short. Allman will handle it, throws it across, and a leaping grab, and they're going to say that Orr got the tag on in time. So the Eagles strike back with 2 runs of their own. They trail just 3-2. We'll look and see, and bang, bang play goes the way of the Wolves. 3-2 lead for Newberry. Get to the 2nd inning here on the Eagles Sports Network. That one's in the dirt. Gets away from Bergman. Running on his curve. He slides in safe. That is your ball game. A walk-off pass ball as they mob Krug on the net. As the Eagles come from all the way back, scoring 3 runs in a crazy, crazy 9th inning to knock off the Newberry Wolves in Game 2, 6-5.